Horse racing fans will agree 2023 did not disappoint. And for the Barbados Turf Club, it was the year that they can truly smile about, as we hear from Secretary and CEO Rosette Pierce.
We've had a wonderful and successful year. January started with a boom. It's the beginning of our tourist season, so the numbers were up in terms of visitor arrivals, and that obviously was reflected in the number of people that we had here watching races. So that moved right in to our big day on Gold Cup Day. Gold Cup Day was massive. We had a great day. We introduced some new opportunities for patrons to enjoy themselves on the outside, VIP lounge, new facilities. It kind of tapered off mid-year, summer as usual. Numbers went down, but the locals were still with us, and they too came out in their numbers, albeit they weren't really coming through the door into the grandstand, but we could see the numbers building on the outside. And we're still quite thrilled with that kind of response as well, because it shows us that people are still very much interested and invested in horse racing.
Introduced back in 2020, night racing still continues to be a hit.
Night racing has a whole crowd of its own. It brings new people to the races, which is exactly why we wanted to do it. Not everybody can make it out during the day. It's not always convenient. Some people think maybe it's too hot and so on. So we see a new element coming in at night. So that increases the crowd attendance, and we're happy with that. Of course, with night racing, we have to increase security. We have to be a bit more vigilant, and we have to put a bit more thought into the safety aspect, because once the sun goes down, we know what happens. But thankfully, so far, it's been safe, and everybody's continued to enjoy it.
On the track, the standard of racing has also increased, as a lot more quality horses are making it into the gates. And there's a reason for that.
We increased the subsidies to owners for bringing in new horses. So we saw overseas horses coming in their numbers, and that increased the quality and number of horses that we had to offer for our race days. And I think owners too are happy to see that the Turf Club is investing more in the product, and they're seeing returns.
New sponsors, improved facilities, including a new sky deck and sponsors lounge, has been part of some of the infrastructural improvements for 2023. And this is a preamble to the plans for 2024.
We're continuing to develop the facilities here. The Turf Club is over 100 years old, very dated. We're not in the modern era as yet in terms of what we offered for facilities. So that's the big plan for 2024. We started it in 2023. We'll continue into 2024-25. And hopefully by 2025, you guys are going to be amazed at what we've done.
The curtain came down on the 2023 season with the Boxing Day Raceday, and the curtain will raise on 2024 in a few days' time, with the New Year's Raceday set for January the 6th.